looking at chick. She knows an Asian born in it. Caitlin, she is very chic. But
You're listening to the I'm in Love with the Girl Named Mike, a DEGRASSI podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Hello.
And Rick Johnson.
Hello.
And today we're on episode 124, Pride, Part 2. Part 2. Synopsis. Rick, you do the synopsis, please. Please.
We witness a hate crime and Snake has cancer.
Yeah.
Good.
A real honest to God hate crime.
Straight up terrifying hate crime.
Yeah.
How does this start, Hannah?
So it's like Marco is showing up to school and he sees Spinner like sitting really awkwardly on the curb while a bunch of standing kids are talking to him, and then they leave. And he's like, "Did you tell anyone my secret?" And Spinner's acting like a psycho.
Yeah.
Because he's like, "I don't know what secret you're talking about." And then Marco's like, "That I'm gay." And he's like, "Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't."
The dick.
Yeah.
He's acting kind of like a little crazy.
Yeah. Marco looks like Teddy Ruxpin in that outfit, by the way. I don't know if you've ever seen
the teddy bear?
Yeah.
The talking teddy bear. You think he looks like the talking teddy bear?
Yeah. Have you ever seen a picture of Teddy Ruxpin? Or have that outfit that he's wearing is straight up.
Why do
Teddy
I feel like I
Ruxpin
do know
shirt.
who Teddy Ruxpin is?
He's a talking doll from the 80s.
Did
Teddy
he have
bear.
his own show?
No.
I think he did. I think he
Did he?
did. Yes.
Why do I feel like I know that, but I didn't have a doll. Oh well, doesn't really matter. I can look it up. Oh no, I can't. That's my
Oh.
Regardless, it's irrelevant. He doesn't look like Teddy Ruxpin. This is ridiculous. The chicks, we're back in it. Rick, take it from there.
Oh, geez.
Ellie and Marco
Ellie and Marco are walking down the hallway, and Marco is crazy overcompensating for everything because he's sure that he's been found out. Because also is Jimmy and who else is he
Craig
talking
is there.
to? Craig.
Yeah.
Have a secret.
Yeah.
Some sort of secret they're not supposed to say about a birthday party. I can't remember who it's for.
I can't remember either.
It's for Paige. It's a secret Sweet 16 for Paige.
Yeah. And then Marco's like, "Oh, you don't know that I'm gay? Secret safe with me."
Yeah.
And then gives them the weirdest hug.
Yeah. I love secrets that aren't about me being gay.
I love. Has Marco's parents been in any episode yet?
Oh my God. You love them though, right?
I love
you seen
them.
them already? Yeah, so do I. No, they come soon, I think.
Are they full on Italian immigrants?
It's like Super Mario is his dad.
Yeah. And so homophobic too.
Yeah. Oh, Marco. And he's like round, and he's got a little mustache.
It's so good.
Oh, God, I can't wait.
Okay, where are we? We're in computer lab with Emma and Mr. Simpson. What's that?
Snake is losing it.
What do they discuss? His mortality?
Yeah.
Basically.
There is an amazing poster in the background of this scene of, I don't know if you remember the extreme sport of sky surfing.
Nope.
Yeah, I do.
It's when you would jump out of a plane with like a snowboard attached to your feet.
Yeah. And you kind of float, but also it would fly up and then
you
fly
just-
down. Yeah.
There's a sky surfer in the background, and it just says the word IMAX at the top.
Yeah, that's hard.
I gotta find that real quick. Oh, I see it.
It's just like wearing a weird silver suit. Like, I'm just like, oh man.
It's good. That's good.
Random ass school
That is the
posters
kind
like
of shit that would be on the wall at school, though.
Yeah.
Okay, now we are Dylan gives tickets to the hockey game to Jimmy, Craig, and Spinner, and Spinner say he's not going.
No.
Well, Spinner says that Marco can't go because he's gay.
Yeah. This is like not the gay part, but like this would be my actual nightmare that someone would be like, here's all the tickets and Hannah's invited too. And someone would be like, no, we're not even going to tell Hannah. Yeah, but he tries to basically. I think also I was trying to think really hard about Spinner's mindset. I think he like is mad that Marco wore that jersey and was
why he's so mad.
I think he was like, he's gay and he's pretending to just like hockey so he can like, I don't know, but he tries to get him uninvited. Regardless.
Was this the episode where he talks? I can't remember if this or the last episode was where Spinner like tricks Marco into talking about football when he should be talking about hockey.
Yeah, that was last episode, I think. Yeah.
Rick, what is Spinner and Marco talking about in the volleyball scene before they start playing?
I can't. It's basically just about like, don't spill the beans, dude.
They're kind of angry, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Marco's just like, you're being a psycho.
Yeah, you're getting me uninvited.
Secret, you're gonna, like, I want to go to the hockey game, and then Spinner's basically like, what? So you can have sex with Dylan?
Did he say that?
No, but like
with
it's
his
implied.
eyes.
Yeah, it's implied.
Yeah, he just said you don't even like hockey. You're just going so you can get closer to Dylan.
What,
so
there's
one other gay kid in this town.
I also don't understand why. Okay, so Spinner is not okay with Marco being gay, but Dylan is openly gay. Yet Spinner has no problem going to the beach with Dylan.
Yeah,
because Dylan could kick his ass.
Dylan could kick his ass, and Marco's small. Marco's a twink.
Also, they're just straight up arguing in front of everybody about Marco being gay.
Yeah.
In front of everybody.
Yeah.
More DeGrassi kids being bad at keeping secrets.
And just telling secrets right out in the open.
Yeah.
How did the snake fundraiser to shave his head come into play? Did someone ask? Oh, Manny.
Well, Manny asked Snake to do a silent auction, and then Snake is like, I'll make ASCII portraits of people, which nobody's asked to be.
Nobody wants
an ASCII portrait. And then his auction is going so poorly that he just throws a Hail Mary that he'll get his head shaved,
knowing that he's going to be bald anyway soon.
Yeah. Which is valiant.
Yeah, for sure. Marco is a fag is the terrible graffiti by. I feel like if you're gonna write Marco as a fag, you could do a better job writing it. He wrote it so small and Sharpie.
For a second, I didn't think you were talking about the thing written on the wall. I thought you were just leading into the next scene, and I was like, yeah, all right.
I just can't believe like that. Though is, I feel like I saw graffiti like that in my high school bathroom
100%.
Where it'd be in the masonry crack like that.
Yeah.
Because like it would stick around for longer because like it would go like you wouldn't notice like
harder to wash off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Harder to paint over.
I don't know about that. Have you ever painted anything?
Nope.
Just brush it on.
No. Painted anything.
Paint can get in the cracks, Hannah.
Okay. Oh, got it.
What does Ellie and Marco talk about? What's going on at the locker? Is Ellie just telling him to grow up? Like, don't be afraid?
She says, like, you have to go to the game. And Marco's like, I'm just going to be nothing, I think is what he says.
I can't recall.
Yeah, I can't.
There's a lot of talks they have, so I don't know which one it is.
I hate that they keep calling where the game is going to be at an arena. And I feel like there would not be like a junior hockey being played at an arena. Unless it's like
hockey's so big in Canada, it could be, and they could be think about high school basketball is so big now.
I don't know.
It's not like a big arena. It's a small arena. Cap.
Is that why they're excited to get
1,000
those tickets? I did find that odd. I was like,
I
tickets
don't
to
know.
a high school hockey game?
As someone who's come from a place that also hockey is enormous, it's never at the.
Do you think
arena.
hockey is bigger in or as big in Muskegon as it is in Toronto?
I would say that hockey in Michigan is maybe not as big as Canada, but pretty up there.
Okay.
I would say also because Detroit sports are notoriously bad, but the Red Wings are a great team. Or
I disagree with that.
okay,
The Pistons have won 3 championships in the last 3 decades.
yeah,
The Lions are always bad. I understand that. The Tigers have won 2 pennants in the last 30 years.
yeah, but that's in the grand scheme of things. It's not a whole, like the disappointment of the Lions and also the disappointment of the Tigers as of late have.
We've disinterested Hannah so much he's chugging a 40-ounce.
The big like the Tigers, the Lions, and the Pistons are pretty disappointing. I understand that every once in a while you get a little glimmer of.
Are these basketball teams?
The Pistons are the basketball team.
Got it.
The Tigers are the baseball team.
Got it.
The Lions are maybe one of the worst football teams ever.
They're pretty bad, but I like them. I'm always rooting for Detroit sports because I know the economy in Detroit ain't great. So I feel like sports always boosts economy.
But all those sports don't play in
I know. I know they all moved out, except for the Tigers. They play in Detroit proper.
Yeah.
Let's move ahead. We are at the Nelson household. Does he find out then?
No. But
wait, are they at the Nelson household or are they at the Jeremiah household?
Why is Joey Nelson household?
They're at the Nelson house.
Joey and Sydney are trying to make him a proper meal.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he freaking out?
Why is who freaking out?
Snake.
Because he got bone marrow samples taken out of his ass.
Yeah, so they're like, we don't want to hang out with you. And he's like, well, too bad. You're going to hang out with me and I'm going to be weird the whole time.
And he plays the weirdest techno music out of his boombox.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it now. So they're trying to be nice and he doesn't want them to leave. He's like, come on, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's also like, cannot walk.
Cannot stand. Cannot walk. Cannot sit down.
Yeah.
He's so much taller than Spike. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I really
wish over.
I feel bad about not trying harder to hang out with him. I wish I could have hung out with him more. I felt like 2 tall guys hanging out at DeGrassi Palooza would have been great.
Yeah, but I think that's the last thing he'd want to be doing.
Oh yeah,
from
the superstar. Yeah, we could have talked. He's from Muskegon too.
Is he?
He's not.
Oh my God.
Marco takes the wrong exit from. Is it like a streetcar? Do they have a subway or a train or what does he take?
Well, it's like a above ground train. Did he take the wrong exit or did he take the right exit? Because it dropped him off squarely in Boys Town.
Boys Town. I was like, ooh, I want to go to Boys Town. And then later, Ellie calls it also the gay village.
Oh, wow.
Marco's outfit to go to this hockey game is inappropriate.
It's the gayest outfit I've ever seen. Yeah.
I think it's just fashionable. It's fashionable for a young high school.
Was he like wearing a fedora?
He's wearing a fedora and what looked like a way too tight members only jacket.
Mm-hmm. And then like really pointy shoes.
Yeah.
And
so
like
as he walks,
flared jeans.
What are flared jeans?
It's a belt, like bell bottom.
Oh, bell bottom? Okay.
That's why all the punks in the 70s were talking about flares. Talking shit on the hippies.
Mm-hmm.
I see. When he's walking through you said it's Boys Town it's called?
Yeah.
he's pretty stoked, right? He's like, oh, this is kind of cool, right? And
Yeah.
do we get that impression? And then that this is pretty cool turns into this ain't so cool.
This is not cool.
And I believe there's 4 guys.
Who
Yeah.
knows how many guys there are? It seemed like there was a lot of guys.
It went from like, oh, there's only 2, and then it was like, nope, there's 5.
But
Aaron's coming in.
He gets off a quick phone call of, help me, I'm at the park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
And then
It's
his
just
phone,
Jimmy.
when it hits the ground, his phone had to have been made out of like rice paper. It just shatters.
Exploded.
Yeah. I
I'm
felt
looking at it.
so bad for Marco.
Yeah, it's rough. We were watching it. I watched it tonight, and Britt was like, "This scene goes on for a while too, of those guys like beating him up."
Yeah, it was a heavy watch last night before bed.
Yeah, a gay bash of a child.
Yeah, it's a heavy episode. The somehow the Toronto police see this happening, and by the way, the Toronto police officers, or the female police officer, is such a bad actress. She can't even be they've got to be actual police officers, because
There's no way they're police officers.
No.
regardless, she's terrible at acting.
Don't worry about your friend. We're gonna get those guys.
I thought there
feel
was a
like
police officer
Jimmy-
talking there.
Yeah, when it cuts back to right before the phone call, it cuts back to the arena, and like everyone's hanging over the glass, and Spinner knocks an entire bucket of popcorn into the hallway. I was just like,
He's that friend.
This fucking kid, man.
I don't even remember that. But that quick phone call of, help me, I'm at the park. Jimmy's a good friend. He doesn't hesitate.
He just goes for it.
Doesn't tell anybody where he's going.
If the cops hadn't shown up, I was terrified that also Jimmy was going to get the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah,
like
true.
Those guys would have beat both of them to death.
Yeah, 100%.
But what a good friend! Like that embrace of just.
I know.
And for Marco to see Jimmy there, just to have that kind of like security, there's a friend there.
Yeah.
That's pretty touching.
It was lovely.
My notes about the cops just say, these cops.
Also, one of them runs for the guys and never comes back. You know what I mean?
They run fast.
Where?
Yeah, maybe police are different in Canada, but I've never seen a police officer attend to wounds. Like, I feel like it's like, get the ambulance here.
It also just seemed like they pulled the police cruiser onto the field, like in the middle of the like path and like the park. Isn't that what it seemed like? Something like that. But it just seems like, and then she's like, yeah, rubbing his wounds. These are weird cops.
Well, it's like in the Warriors, they did that in the Warriors, where the cops just show up in that park and arrest Ajax like that. It's just like, ugh.
I haven't seen the Warriors in a long time. You've seen the Warriors, Hannah?
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's a great movie. It's like, yeah.
You know, without the Warriors, we wouldn't have the Alien franchise.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Why? How?
Why?
Because the guy that wrote and directed the Warriors wrote Aliens.
Ridley Scott?
No, there's the guy that Ridley Scott didn't write Aliens.
Oh, Aliens.
Alien. Sorry. I can't remember his name. He also did Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, and 3.
John Hughes. John Hughes. Moving ahead.
Walter Hill. It's Walter Hill.
Why do we care about Walter Hill? Let's move on to something more important, and that is the lunch lady cutting Snake's hair. Why does she get to cut his hair?
I love that part.
Why does she have a full-on hedge clippers?
That's what I'm going to ask you. Why?
I don't know.
She's cool. She wanted to do a little prank.
That's true.
And it was great.
It worked. And Emma is she's so concerned. her eyes are almost tearing up. Just also great acting by young Miriam McDonald. Snake is hamming it up for the camera. Ellie's camera. Lunch Lady is hamming it up too. Hot Salakis is stoked. Everyone is stoked. Success.
Snake's
Did you
outfit
see-
looks like he's in prison.
Yeah.
When he stands up, he looks like he just got a prison haircut.
Did you see the part where like Manny goes, yeah, and they're already selling so many tickets for science, and then it's just Hatsalakos being like, the winner gets to go on a trip just with me to the museum, and it's all these teenage boys.
I didn't see that. You swear?
Yeah.
Oh my
these,
God.
like, these sweaty teenage boys are like,
Oh my God. I gotta see that again. I love it. Okay, how much they raised? How much does Snake raise?
Well, he's got to raise $250 for the head
Okay.
shave.
Manny and Emma.
Yeah, Manny finds out it's bad at home again for Emma.
not before being a little bit mean
Yeah.
to Emma.
Did we skip over when Jimmy and Spinner are talking about Marco getting fucked up and Spinner's being a real dick, and then Jimmy's like, well, it's not like you called him, like, not like you pulled a race card, like equating him being homophobic to him also being racist.
Oh, like, are you gonna write something about me being black?
Yeah.
There's a lot
That
of
hasn't
moments in
happened
that
yet.
episode.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
we're there now. You want to take it, Rick?
Nah, we just went there.
All
Well,
right.
we did miss earlier that Paige had a talk with him, which leads me to believe, because when they were at the dot about to go to the game, Paige was like, "You need to get over this."
Oh yeah. Well, everybody knows that Marco's gay now.
Which that was the moment I was like, "Oh, he told everybody. Everybody
Yeah.
knows."
Yeah.
Yes, that makes sense.
Do you think that Spinner is
Dumb.
He's so dumb. He's either so dumb or he's such a homophobe that he cannot realize that his actions of not allowing Marco to come with them caused him to get beat up.
Yeah, he
doesn't even
He's
put
just
it
bad.
together that it's because Marco's gay. Like, he's not even smart enough to be homophobic in a way where he knows where the gay clubs are. Like,
Right.
he's just like, and then he's like mad at him somehow for getting beat up too. He's like, he got a bloody nose, and all of a sudden everyone's giving him all this attention.
He's not a good friend at this point. But I have to say, everything is just awesome. DeGrassi Next Generation right now is crushing it.
It's so good
it's
right now.
So saucy. Everything's good. Everyone's acting their asses off.
Yeah. And
Tears are coming.
It feels like a season where they were like, okay, now let's just like, everything crazy is going to start happening. Just how it feels.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
What does Emma and Snake, that discussion when Emma's crying, is she just saying she's worried about him? You know, what are we going to do?
Well, Snake runs off after he gets his head shaved because he gets the phone call that he's got leukemia.
Right.
And then she like creeps in, and then Snake's like, well, we'll look like this for a while because I got to get chemo in a week.
Mm-hmm. I would love to see a montage of every time Emma's crying and Snake is yelling at her about something that's like none of her business. Well, it's her business, but he didn't need to yell at her.
When does the zip remedy go bowling? Is that the next episode?
I think it's a few episodes away.
I honestly will say though, I feel like I remember Snake's cancer being pretty fast.
Pretty fast? All right.
Yeah. So it's this season probably.
All right.
Hannah, bring us home. The final scene in the bathroom, Spinner and Marco.
Spinner basically says, why don't you just not be gay? And Marco's like, oh, okay, I'll just do that, Spin. And then he's like, well, you can. You haven't done anything yet. Not that I need to know. And then he says that he could just date Hazel and pretend to be straight or like try to be straight. And Marco's basically like, everyone at that park could tell I was gay. And it's like, yeah. And he's like, basically, they gay bashed me just like you do at school, kind of, sort of.
Well, yeah, Spinner is like walking a thin line between like not doing a hate crime and doing a full-on hate crime at Marco at any point here.
In that final scene, is there any clarity with Spinner? Like, does he ever feel like he's coming through, or no?
It looks like it looks like the gears are turning, but it's hard to tell. He's pretty dumb.
Jay is also in that scene, right? In the bathroom.
Rick,
Yeah.
Tell us quickly what happens.
I can't remember what happens.
Quickly. Well, you got somewhere to be?
Yeah, but basically Jay also is like being real weird to Marco, right? He's about to do something. Yeah,
He's like, I knew you in this is the part I thought it was. He's like, I knew you were in Homo Chuck.
Gosh, unbelievable. Oh my god.
How is Dylan come back a lot?
Yeah.
Okay. Dylan's the main character.
Even when he goes to college, he's in it.
He's in the ensemble.
Yeah. Oh, you're in for such a treat.
Stoked.
Okay.
I'm glad it's getting good because I was about to pull the plug on I was about to pull the plug on this shit if it wasn't gonna get any better.
No,
I want to go back to Degrassi, The Next Generation, Season 1, Episode 3.
Ooh.
Do you remember episode 3?
So bad. I cannot believe I accidentally made Brendan watch that twice.
Wasn't that Fallon that did episode 3?
No, he did episode 2.
Episode 2 was Farron.
Yeah, episode 2 was Farron. Brendan Kelly. I screwed up and made him watch the bad episode.
The bad episode.
The worst episode.
Good job.
Yeah.
He's such a good guy. He was game and he did it. Anywho, I'll talk to you guys next week. Have a great one. And that's it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.